Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Dovetail Distillery. This is their Cutthroat Oat Whiskey, coming in at a 47.5% ABV. So for full disclosure, I reached out to Dovetail Distillery for a review sample. They were kind enough to send this bottle over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So Dovetail Distillery is actually based out in Nevada, where they're known as the smallest craft distillery over there. And they're doing some really interesting things with grains, and I love seeing that coming from craft. Craft distilleries really are the beating heart of the spirit industry. They're the ones that are out there experimenting with unique grains, unique mash bills, unique processes, long before the big boys out there start looking at maybe doing something similar. Now, Dovetail here has done a lot with oats. Yes, you heard me right, oats. And I've actually had a few different whiskeys using oats, and it's such a unique grain to play around with. Now, when it comes to Cutthroat, they actually tell us they're using 3 different grains in its mash bill that's been double distilled, starting off with a wheat malt, whole wheat, and oat groats. So oat groats, if you don't know, which I had to look up myself, is essentially whole oats that have the husks removed. Okay, sounds cool enough. And essentially what they do is, after that distillation process, it's put into 15-gallon barrels. And the thing with small barrels is that takes a very keen palate and eye to make sure you're keeping that exactly where you want to be at with flavors, because small barrels can take over very quickly. It just takes that keen palate to make sure it's done right. So, with that all great information, let's jump into the bottle itself and see how Dovetail does with an oat whiskey. Let's get into it. Love the designs on the front here. Very clean cut. Very eye-catching on the front as well. Love it. So, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews over Dovetail Distillery, if I ever get the opportunity to, those links will be up above and down below. I'll also be putting a link to their website, so you can learn more about them, kind of see their process, learn more about their other offerings, and they are actually in the process of working on a new storefront, so you can actually keep an eye out for that, depending on when this video, hopefully they get it done soon. So you should go look at it. Go look at the website now, after the video. And then look at the website. Oh, I'm excited. Again, oat for me is such a unique grain. I love places playing around with it. I have a place local to me that plays around with small amounts, and it's always so cool. Beautiful dark mahogany on that. That is a gorgeous dark whiskey on that color. Alrighty, let's go in for notes. There's a lot going on with this glass instantly. Right away, I'm getting this kind of trail mixy with like chocolate, and you get a bit of the oats in there, but it's very light. The wheat is bringing across the spiciness. The barrel char is showing through beautifully. It does not come across as something that's only 2 years old. Like, it's punching up to 4, maybe even higher to 5. Like, there's no ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Chocolatey goodness, trail mix. Like, I just reached into a bag and threw it in my mouth of granola and M&Ms and some almonds in there. Also, like a toasted marshmallow. That is cool. My brain went to toasted marshmallow. Like, marshmallow, you lightly chart it, you put it inside your graham cracker, it's melting your chocolate a bit. Nice bit of like, is that like a vanilla powder? It's like a powdered vanilla note. Yeah. I've never gotten that on anything. I don't even know what powdered vanilla is, but like baking powder vanilla. Like, it's kind of a light bit of creaminess in there, but there's definitely like a vanilla note. Nice bit of pepperiness going on here, like freshly cracked black peppercorns. A little bit of clove. Yeah, when you pull the glass away, you get that like light bit of clove. It's not heavy-handed at all. Like, that is unique. I love this nose. Like, this is something, I would love to have this as a candle in my house. It is super complex. For that mash bill, I was expecting some uniqueness. Not on this level. Like, this is a top tier. Like, the complexity of the nose just keeps changing, and it's going more and more in depth of the type of chocolates. It's more like a very soft milk chocolate. Maybe even a little bit of nougat going on in there. Like, this is, on the nose, how a craft distillery should model itself after. And I'm hoping that comes across in the taste, because I'm talking a big game right now for it. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh, man. Beautiful mouthfeel, first of all. I want to get that on the record. It clings beautifully. And it's got a little bit of waxiness going on, but it's got this great cling spiciness from that black peppercorns. A little bit of grain sweetness in there. The chocolate comes through. The trail mix comes through. Like, if I wanted to make fancy trail mix of me sitting on the couch kind of trail mix, and I'm cutting up something like, I would either say, like, it's got like a Snickers. Like, if I was, so one of my favorite candy bars is Snickers almonds, and it's giving me that vibe because the nougat, there's like a nougat profile going on in here, and I am getting a little bit of that nuttiness that I could also probably equate to that bit of oats going on in there. That's fun. There is like a dark fruit going on in here. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like milk chocolate covered raisins. That's what it is. Like, it doesn't come across, again, the 15-gallon barrels, I've seen some places not do well with them. This is how you do it. If you're a distillery and you're playing around with small barrels, you need to try this, because that is what you want. The complexity's coming across, yet it doesn't taste over oaked, nor does it taste young. The cling to the palate with those grains are phenomenal. The wheat spice, the char levels, that vanilla creaminess is in there. Bit of caramels kind of just peeking through with a little bit of brown sugar. But for me, it is 100% trail mix. I've got almonds, I've got chopped up candy bars, I've got M&Ms. The oat profile is coming through. That nuttiness is there. It got this also. It's got like almost like a just a simple brewed pot of coffee. Nothing fancy. No espressos. No nothing like that. Just like your coffee filter in. You threw some coffee grounds in there, and you just had a nice cup of Joe kind of coffee. Yeah, that's fun. This is something you could take to a bottle share event and have everybody try this and have their watch minds being blown. Especially after you tell them what's going on in the bottle. That is amazing. Like, we're just getting into 2025 right now, and I already have to say that this has a very high possibility of ending up on my top 5 bottles of 2025. I love the linger on the palate. I just love that. Alrighty, folks. Let's talk about a grade for this one. So typical pricing is going to be right around that $65-ish. Look, you have a craft distillery, aging, distilling, bottling it, using some crazy unique grains, and playing around with small barrels to the point of bringing this gem to the shelves. I think this is an easy A bottle. So as it is, this is what you want. That is such a fun, unique grain and profile that is by far amazing. 100%. This is a bottle you could really sit down and pick apart and experience something that is going to blow your mind with how great a craft distillery can use unique grains and its process to distill what is, in my honest opinion, one of the best craft whiskeys I've had in a while. That is a gorgeous sip. Bravo on this one. And again, if you're interested in learning more about Dovetail Distillery, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Dovetail Distillery Cutthroat Oat Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might